Welcome to John Lewis G. NEET Chemistry English channel. In this presentation, we are going to learn how to learn chemical equations. Let us take this question. Explain in detail with equation how does potassium permanganate react with dilute hydrochloric acid. So immediately students think of the equation from the chapter they have studied. So where it is in the textbook, in which page it is there, and they try to recollect the answer from their rote memory. Potassium permanganate plus hydrochloric acid gives what? Yes, I have studied this, and the answer is 2KMnO4 plus 16HCl gives 2KCl plus 2MnCl2 plus 8H2O plus 5Cl2. How these formulas came, how these numbers came, how these products are formed, if it is asked, they may not be able to answer. If I set the question paper, I might ask you like this. I'll give you the answer like this. My question will be like this. Explain how these products are formed and explain how the equation is balanced. So the methodology you should know. If you know the methodology, not only for this equation, for any number of equations from your syllabus or even out of your syllabus, you will be able to write the products yourself and you will be able to balance the equations yourself. For which what all the basic things, fundamental things we are supposed to learn. That is what I'm going to give you in this presentation. In the upcoming videos of this episode, I'll be explaining you all of them. For example, in this case, potassium permanganate KMnO4. How this formula came? Why not the formula of potassium permanganate be K2Mn3O4? Why it is only KMnO4? How it came? See, if you know for one compound, you will be able to guess for any number of compounds on your own. For example, manganese chloride, MnCl2. Why not it be Mn2Cl? How it came MnCl2? If you know the answer, again as I told you before, you will be able to write the formula of any number of compounds, whether it is in your syllabus or out of your syllabus. Once you get the name, definitely you will be able to write the formulas. And once you learn how to write the formulas, definitely it will be easy for you to guess the products yourself. So to do that, what all the things we are supposed to learn, that's what we are going to explain you in the next slide. See, if you are learning any language, first you have to learn the alphabets and the sound. For example, English 26 letters and how each and every letter sounds. Once you learn that one, you can read any number of words or you can form any number of words. And from the words you can form any number of sentences. Similarly, chemistry also has got its own language. So if you know the language of chemistry, then it will be easy for you to write any number of equations on your own without memorizing. See, for example, here KCl is potassium chloride, MnCl2 is manganese chloride, H2O is water, and Cl2 is chlorine. How these products are formed? For example, here I tell you one of the types of chemical reaction is oxidation reaction. Here potassium permanganate is an oxidizing agent. So this equation comes both in 11th standard and 12th standard. How in 11th standard, how is chlorine prepared in the laboratory? In 12th standard, explain the oxidation property of potassium permanganate. The answer is same. But how these products are formed? So since potassium permanganate is an oxidizing agent, it oxidizes hydrochloric acid. How it oxidizes? By the removal of hydrogen. One of the definitions for oxidation is removal of hydrogen. Hydrochloric acid formula is HCl. Hydrogen is there that can be removed. So once hydrogen is removed from hydrochloric acid, what is remaining? Chlorine. So that comes as one of the products. So the last product is Cl2. But why chlorine is not written as Cl? Why it is written as Cl2? So because its atomicity is 2. So we will be learning what all those elements having atomicity 2 as basics. I will be explaining you in the upcoming videos about all those things. How about the other products, how they are formed? Everything I will explain you in the upcoming videos of this episode. Just to give you the glimpse of ideas how we have to think. I am giving you all these things here now. Now, what are the basic fundamentals we are supposed to learn before start learning chemical equations? First of all, how is a compound formed? A positive ion can combine with a negative ion, a compound will form. Okay, what are the positive ion? Names of the positive ions, symbols, valences in our syllabus. And similarly, names of the negative ion, symbols and their valences in our syllabus. So this is what very basic things each and every student supposed to learn and remember it. Only then you can apply. Just knowing them but not remembering them will not help you out. You have to remember them, only then you can apply. Then fourth one, rules to derive the formula of a compounds. Once you know the symbols and valences of positive ion, negative ion, how we can combine a positive ion with a negative ion to form a compound. Say a couple means a husband and wife. Similarly, a compound means a positive ion and negative ion. So what are the rules to combine the positive ion and negative ion? No? We are supposed to learn. The next one, types of chemical reactions. See, I told you KMnO4 plus HCl is oxidation reaction. So like this, there are several types of reactions, and we should learn how to, what are those types in the very first place. And second thing, what we need to learn is how to identify, how to find out the type of a chemical reaction that particular reactants will undergo. So I'll be giving you tips for all those things. You can easily guess. You can easily find out what type of reaction that will undergo and what are the products formed. So the next thing is how to guess the products. And then balancing the equation. So we have seen 2KCl plus 16HCl, 2KMnO4 plus 16HCl. So how the 2 and 16 came? So the number of atoms of a particular element on the reactant side, that is on the left hand side, should be equal to the product side, that is on the right hand side. So we need to balance mathematically. So there are 4 different methods are available for that. Box method, trial and error method, algebraic method, then finally oxidation number method. So we can apply any one of them, whichever comes to you easily, naturally. So you can take any equation, we can apply any one of these 4 methods and balance the equation. So we will take all the equations in our syllabus one by one, and what type of reaction that will undergo, and how to guess the products, how we can get those formulas, and how we are going to balance those equations by applying all the 4 methods. I'll be explaining you one by one in the upcoming videos. The ninth point, we should know what are the elements having atomicity 2. For example, chlorine, I told you, it is written as Cl2, not Cl. Sodium Na, potassium K, but chlorine Cl2. Why? Because it is a dimeric element. That is, it can, two atoms can be together like twins. So you can call it as twins. So there are certain elements which are twins in our syllabus. So what are they and how to remember them? We will see all of them one by one. And lastly, important gases and acids name and their chemical formula. So there are many gases: carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, acetylene, ethylene, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, all these things will come. Okay, what are those formulas for those gases? Similarly, important acids: hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid. These are all very commonly used acids. What are their formulas and how to derive them? We are going to see everything one by one. So that's it I wanted to give you in this introduction. Hope you liked it. And if you like it, before we wind up, so please subscribe without fail. For example, what is CaCO3? Calcium carbonate. Why not it be Ca2CO3 or why not it be Ca3CO? You should know. Calcium carbonate, how you got the formula CaCO3? You should know the basic fundamental to derive them. So I have given you some formula of some compounds here. Aluminium sulfate, Al2SO4 thrice. Why not it be Al3SO4 twice? You should be able to give the answer. Only then you can feel that you have understood exactly how the products are, how the compounds are formed, how to derive the formula of a compound. AgNO3, silver nitrate. Silver is positive, nitrate is negative. Potassium ferrocyanide, sodium dichromate, hydrogen pyrophosphate, that is pyrophosphoric acid. Suppose some equations. Copper oxide plus sulfuric acid, copper 2 oxide plus sulfuric acid gives copper 2 sulfate plus water. You might think, okay, how do you say it is copper 2 oxide? Why not it be copper 1 oxide? I'll be able to explain it to you in the upcoming videos. Till then, you have to wait. So, I will be going through all the basic fundamentals in this episode one by one, as I had shown you in the previous slide, all the 10 basic fundamentals. And then we will be going and solving all the chemical equations by ourselves, what all the things in our syllabus. Hope you liked it. And if you like it, please subscribe and also share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. Until we meet next time. Bye bye.